Hello dear students, it's time for maths lecture. So be ready with your textbook and required notebooks and material. Open book page number 205. Exercise 14.3. We are not starting in this lecture. Before starting this exercise, we will cover the topic line graph. Okay. After covering this topic, you will be able to draw the line graphs. So our today's topic is line graph. Now what is line graph? It is a simple graph which consists of horizontal axis and vertical axis. Okay. So a line graph is a type of chart which is used to show the information which is varying over the time. Okay. Line graph is a graph or chart used to show information that changes over time. Line graph is also known as line chart or line plot. Note down some points about line graph. A line graph is a type of chart used to show information that changes over time. A line graph is a type of chart used to show information that changes over time. Next point. We draw or plot. You can use two words, drawing the graph or plotting the graph. It is same thing. So we draw or plot line graphs. We draw or plot line graphs using several points. Connected by a straight line. Connected by a straight line. We draw or plot line graphs using several points connected by a straight line. Next point. Line graph is also known as line chart or line plot. Line graph is also known as line chart or line plot. Next point, line graph consists of the line graph consists of horizontal axis, horizontal axis or horizontal line, or we can call horizontal line as x-axis. In bracket I am writing x-axis, and vertical line which is known as y-axis. Vertical line is known as y-axis. Line graph consists of horizontal axis, horizontal line or horizontal axis, or you can call it as x-axis, and vertical line. Vertical line is known as vertical axis or y-axis. Note down all these points about line graph. Once again I am repeating what is line graph. Line graph is a type of chart used to show information that changes over time. Next point, we draw line graphs using several points connected by straight line. Next point, line graph is also known as line chart or line plot. And the last point is line graph consists of horizontal line and vertical line, where horizontal line is also known as horizontal axis or x-axis, and vertical line is also known as vertical axis or y-axis. Now we will see how to draw line graphs. So for drawing line graphs, we draw x-axis and y-axis on graph paper. What we do? We draw x-axis and y-axis on graph paper, and on the top of the graph we write the title of the line graph. It is very necessary to write the title. Why? Because title tells about the data for which line graph is drawn. Title tells about the data for which line graph is drawn. Plotting is very easy. Okay. Suppose you are drawing a line graph, so what things must be on your line graph? First of all, you will draw a vertical axis, vertical line. This is vertical line. You will call it as vertical axis. This line is known as vertical axis. Then you will draw a horizontal line. This vertical line, vertical axis and horizontal must meet at a point. Must meet at a point. This line is known as vertical axis. This line is known as horizontal axis. Vertical axis, horizontal axis. Both the lines must meet at a common point. Okay? Now what horizontal axis says and what vertical axis says. What data we will write. So here I am writing in the bracket what horizontal axis says. It tells about, horizontal axis tells about label, tells about labels, which is generally time. What horizontal axis tells? It tells about the levels, which is generally time. It may be time periods or it may be days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All these data you will write on horizontal axis. Okay? The data related to time you will write on horizontal axis. Now what you will show on vertical axis? So I am writing in the bracket what vertical axis is. I am writing in the bracket, okay? Vertical axis tells about labels, which is generally a quantity in number. Means on vertical axis you will write the numberings and on horizontal axis you will write the, suppose classes are given in the table, so you will write classes. If time duration is given there, you will write time duration. If days are given, you will write on all these data on horizontal axis. And on vertical axis what you will write? You will write the numbers. Okay? Is it clear now? How you will draw the line graph? The basic things to draw. You will draw a horizontal axis. You will draw a vertical axis. Okay? And one more thing, you will write the title for the graph on the top of it. You will write the title on the top of the graph. So these are some basic points to draw line graph. Title is must, horizontal line is must, vertical line is must. On vertical line we show numberings and on horizontal line what we show? We generally show time. For example, you can draw this. Plotting the graph is very easy. Plotting the graph is very easy. It is very easy to draw line graphs. Be remember to write the title of the graph. Now what title tells about? I am writing in the bracket. What title tells about? Why we are writing titles? So title tells about the data, for which graph is plotted. मीन्स बेसिकली टाइटल हमें ये बताता है कि हम ये ग्राफ जो हमने ड्रॉ किया है ये क्या शो कर रहा है. Title means heading, right? If I write heading line graph, so we can understand that this heading is telling about the line graph. In the same manner, if we write the title for the graph, we will understand that this graph is showing what kind of data. So these things must be in your line graph. Now open exercise 14.3. Open exercise 14.3. Exercise 14.3, question number 1. Read the question carefully. Question number 1 is the temperature of a place for a week is given in the table below. Draw a line graph to represent the data. What is our task? Our task is to draw a line graph to represent the data given in the table. A table is given in your book. With the help of that table, we will draw a line graph. So let me draw the table first. Question 1. The temperature of a place for a week is given, right? Now I am drawing the table here. Date and temperature in degree C. These two things are given. Okay. In table, what is given? On Monday, the temperature was 23 degrees C. On Tuesday, the temperature was 25 degree centigrade. On Wednesday, the temperature was 22 degree C. On Thursday, the temperature was 25 degrees C. On Friday, these all are the given data in the table. 27 degrees C. On Saturday, the temperature was 24 degrees C. And on Sunday, the temperature was 26 degrees C. Now what is our task? Our task is to plot this given data. Okay? In line graph. So what you will do? You will take a graph paper. On that graph paper you will write the title. On graph paper you will write the title. Okay? So what this data is showing us? What this data is showing us? It is given in your question. Temperature of a place. So our temperature of a place. On graph paper, what you will write? You will write the title first. Temperature of a place. Now what is the next step? Next step is you will draw horizontal horizontal line which is meeting at a point, which is meeting at a common point. Now on horizontal axis, what we write? We write time duration or days, as I told you before. So I am going to write the days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then Thursday, then Friday, Saturday, and the last day is Sunday. It is very easy to draw. Write the title, draw vertical line, draw horizontal line, write data for the horizontal line. Now we will write the data for vertical line using the table. So observe the table, the numbers are given from 23 to 27. So on my vertical line I am going to write the numbers from 20. This point I am considering as 20. Then 21. Then 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Be remember the gaping between these lines must be equal. Then 27, 28, 29 and 30. This vertical line, this numbering is showing what? These numberings are showing what? Temperature in degree C. So write here temperature in degree C. These data are showing temperature in degree C. And these Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all these are what? Days. So write days here. Okay, I don't have space here, so I am not writing. But after writing this, you will write days. Okay. Now, on Monday, what was the temperature? The temperature was 23. So, on the vertical line, find where 23 is written. And on Monday, mark a point here. Mark a point. On Monday, where 23 is? 23 is at this point. So mark a point here. Okay. Now we will move towards Tuesday. On Tuesday, what was the temperature? It was 25. So on vertical line, find the 25. 25 is here. Right? So we will see Tuesday and 25. The intersection point of it would be the intersection point Tuesday and here 25. Now Wednesday and 22. We will see the Wednesday and 22. Where is 22? 22 is here. Come to the Wednesday and mark the point. Okay. Now next day is Thursday. On Thursday it was 25. So on Thursday temperature was 25. Mark the point here. On Friday temperature was 27 degrees C. So on vertical axis find the 27. Where is 27? Start drawing the dotted lines from 27 and stop on Friday. Now draw the dotted lines. We got an intersection point, means meeting point of two lines. So make a dot here. Now on Saturday the temperature was 24 degrees C. So find out where 24 is written on the vertical axis. 24 is here. Draw the dotted lines till you get Saturday. Saturday is here. Now draw a vertical dotted line. Okay? We got the intersection point, so draw a point here. Now the last day, which is Sunday. On Sunday the temperature given is 26. So find number 26 on the vertical line. 26 is here. Draw dotted line. Till you reach Sunday. Here Sunday is there. So now draw a vertical dotted line. Okay. Now we got an intersection point here. So make a dark point here. Okay. Now we have find out all the points. Now what is the next step? To draw line graph. As I told you, what was our first point? What was our second point? We draw graphs using several points connected by straight line. So we got the several points. We got several points. Now what we will do? We will connect these points by straight lines. So connect all these points by straight lines with the help of ruler. Okay, I am doing it by running hand, but you will use ruler and pencil to draw all these. Do not use pen to draw. Use pencil and ruler to draw these graphs. Now join all these points. So this is our line graph. This is our line graph for question number 1. This is our line graph for question number 1. Now we can easily observe, by title we can observe it is this graph is showing temperature of a place. Okay, this graph is showing temperature of a place. And we can observe that on Monday temperature was 23, on Tuesday it was 25. Means what? Temperature is varying according to time. Means when we observe this graph, we can observe temperature is increasing from Monday to Tuesday, then it is decreasing, then next day it is increasing, and then further it is increasing on Friday, then on Saturday suddenly it decreases. So this graph is showing changes in temperature with respect to time. Okay, take the screenshot. Take the screenshot. You will properly draw this graph on the graph paper and later you will stick in your classwork copy. Take the screenshot. Okay, now we will solve the last question of the exercise, which is question number 2. Read question number 2 carefully. Read question number 2. What is the question? Question is given below is the price per kg of onions from January to June of a particular year. What data is given? The data for price per kg of onions is given, right? In the following table. So I am drawing the table on the board. In March the price was 70 rupees. In April the price of onion was 60 rupees. In May the price of onion was 62 rupees. And in June the price was rupees 58. Now what is our task? Our task is to draw a line graph for above data. Okay. So for drawing the line graph, what is the first few basic things? We will write on the graph paper. What we will do? We will write title first. So what this data is showing? This data is showing price of onion per kg. Price of onion per kg. Okay. What this data is showing? Price of onion per kg. Now we will draw a vertical line and one horizontal line. On the graph paper we will draw a vertical line and one horizontal line with the help of pencil and ruler. We will mark a meeting point of both the lines. Okay. Now on horizontal line we will write the timings. This January, February, these are timings of the year. Jan, Feb, March, April, May and June. Okay. I have write the months. Now on the vertical scale, what we write on vertical scale? We write the numbers. We write the numbers. These 48 rupees, 52 rupees, 70 rupees, what are all these? These are prices. So write prices. In which currency it is? It is in rupees, so write rupees. Prices in rupees. Now, as the given data is from 48 and the highest number is 70. So I think we can take from 46. I am taking the reference as 46. Okay. As I don't have much space, so I am taking reference point at 46. Now 48. 50, 52, 54, 56. I am taking the numberings in the gap of 2 units. 58, 60, then 62, then I need to reach up to 70. So I am erasing the, as I don't have much space, so I am erasing the table. 62, then 64, then 66, 68 and at last 70. Mark these points. The distance between these all points must be equal. We remember these. And the gapping between these also should be equal. Okay. So we have done with our vertical axis and horizontal axis. Write the title here. I am erasing the question also, so that I can write the title. What was the title? The title was Prices of Onion per kg. Now, in January, what was the price of onion? In January, the price was 48. So draw a dotted line from 48 till January, and here draw a vertical line. You got a intersection point of these two lines, so draw a point here. Now in February the price was 52. So on vertical line find where 52 is written. It is here. Now draw a dotted line till February. Okay, it is February. Now draw one vertical line. We get intersection point. Intersection point means meeting point of two lines. So draw a point here. In March the price was 70. Find the 70 on the vertical line and draw a dotted line from it till March. Draw one dotted line vertically. We got the intersection point. So make a dark point there. Now for April, the price was 60. Find 60 on vertical line. Draw dotted line from 60 till April month. Okay, we get intersection point here. So draw a point, dark point here. Now for May, the price of onion was 62. So find number 62 on the vertical line. It is here. So draw now a dotted line till May. And as you reach May, draw one vertical line. Vertical line must be dotted. You got the point, so mark the point properly. Now for June, the price was 58. So on the vertical line, find where is 58? 58 is here. Draw one dotted line till you reach June. Now, as you reach on June, draw one vertical line. You got one meeting point, so make it dark point. Okay. Now we got all the points. And what is line graph? Line graph is connection of several points with the help of a straight line. So now use the scale. Use a scale to draw the straight line. With the help of a scale, join the points. Now after reaching this point, so it is a line graph. The graph by blue line you can observe this is the line graph. It is the graph which is connected by the several points. Okay. So this is the solution of question number 2. Take the screenshot. Be remember, when you draw line graphs, give a title to it, draw vertical line properly, draw horizontal line properly, give numberings on vertical line, and write the time duration on horizontal line. Then mark the points and join those points with the help of straight lines, and you will get your line graph. Mark the points and join those points by straight line, and you will get your line graph. So it was the solution. Take the screenshot. Okay, I hope you have done this. Now let me summarize. This chapter is over. Let me sum up what we have discussed. In exercise 1 we discussed a pie chart. In exercise 2 what we discussed? We discussed about tally marks. And in exercise 14.3 what we discussed? We discussed about line graphs. Okay, so this chapter is over here. Complete it systematically in your classwork copy. Bye bye students.